Hey, thanks for making it to Veterans Info Tap. I'm glad you made it. Let's talk about one of the biggest fears. That's getting reduced, going from whatever you're at, 50, 70, 90, 100, and getting reduced, getting that notification from the VA that they have proposed a reduction. You've been used to having that benefit, that monetary benefit. Your lifestyle encompasses that. And to have it reduced can be debilitating. I'm going to give you some insights here on what you need to do right away. Please hit the thumbs up, subscribe, share with a friend, all that good stuff. I really appreciate it. Every thumbs up, every minute watched helps to spread the word. So if you're able to watch the video in whole or let it run, that really does help to spread this information. If you're not a member, consider joining. I do my best to get back to you in the comments. Thank you so much to all you members. You can go to the home page. You'll see the highlighted members and a join button. All right. So proposal to reduce is never a fun thing. I will tell you the two things that you must have in your mindset is, do I have the evidence that I need to support the current severity or the severity at which the rating is currently at, right? Because I don't want to get reduced. Do I have that evidence recently, like within the last 6 months or so? Have I been going to the doctor? If the answer's no, you probably need to be Johnny or Janie on the spot and get to a medical provider. If your doctor doesn't, can't, won't, don't, whatever, they're not working with you to supply the level of evidence you need to fight your proposed reduction, I suggest AME, free consultation, have a conversation with them, see what they would suggest and what they could do for you. Free consultation, the link is in the description and in the comments. Take advantage of it. These are board certified doctors that are on your side to try to help you. They're I'm going to call them pseudo attorneys, because they understand what the VA is looking for and how to articulate it appropriately. That's one thing that you must be on the spot with. The other thing is timeliness. You must respond as quickly as possible to the VA. And I'm going to tell you, my suggestion is 100% out the gate. Tell the VA that you want to request a hearing, okay? You have 30 days from the notice to request a hearing. Why is this important? It gets jumbled up because there's also another time frame in there, and it's a 60 days. You have 60 days to supply new evidence, but you only have 30 days to request a hearing. I'm going to front load it right here for you, and then we'll dive into some of the specifics. When you request a hearing, it pauses the VA from reducing your benefit. If you do not request a hearing, they will reduce it. Then you got to fight to get it back. So you can still have your payments going on while you're fighting it through that process. So with that, let's jump into this. I have a little overview here I'm going to go through with you and just give some highlights as well. So veterans have 60 days to submit new evidence and 30 days to request a hearing after the VA proposes to reduce their disability rating. Submit new evidence, okay? Again, new evidence. This is huge, huge. Utilize AMI in their free consultation. American Medical Experts, it's who I recommend. AMI, that's Stan in the background. AMI, they're board certified medical doctors with extensive experience working with the VA. They have comprehensive medical evidence that they could supply for you, both on the medical and mental health condition side of the house. Services offered, but are not limited to, right? So remember, these are doctors. So whatever you need in the medical evidence realm, they could probably do for you. But here's some of the things to get the juices flowing. Nexus Letters, telehealth medicine for diagnosing certain conditions, DBQs, TDIU assistance, aid and attendance assistance, and more. Free consultations is the big piece there. Have a conversation with them. All right, so submitting new evidence, you have, again, 60 days from the date of the proposal to submit new evidence that supports your appeal. The evidence must be new and relevant, right? New and relevant. Do not think that because you went to the doctor 4 years ago that counts. You need something within the last 6 months would be ideal. The sooner the better, right? Meaning it wasn't submitted previously and it proves or disproves something in the claim. Examples of evidence include statements from medical professionals that are on your side and others close to the veteran, such as family and coworkers. Here's this quick example. I would talk with my family members, friends, have them write letters expressing my, attesting to my level of impairment, okay? I would have that done, especially if I hadn't been to the doctor for 3-4 years, right? So, been self-medicating, been laying on the couch, been not, whatever, right? Whatever the situation is, having them describe that. Then I would contact American Medical Experts, AME, and I would have conversations with them in a free consultation to see what sort of medical evidence that they could provide based on prior diagnosis, prior medical visits, and the gap in time. We need to fill that gap in time. What can they do for me there? So, request a hearing. This is important. Request a hearing. Veterans have 30 days, and guess what? It's not mandatory. You don't have to, but you should. It's one of those things. It's kind of like an intent to file. You don't have to file an intent to file, but you probably should, right? So, request a hearing. Veterans have 30 days from the date of the proposal to request a hearing. Requesting a hearing is not required, but it can be beneficial because it allows the veteran to describe their condition in their own words and gather evidence. If a veteran requests a hearing, here's the gold. Here's the gold. The VA cannot reduce their rating until the hearing is held. What does that mean if you don't file a hearing? The VA can reduce your rating. So let's not let them reduce your rating, right? If you request a hearing, the VA cannot reduce your rating until the hearing is held. If the VA receives the request within 30 days, payments will continue at the current rate until the hearing. That is vital information. Again, if you are in a position of receiving a proposal of reduction, my suggestion, again, do the hearing, request the hearing as soon as possible. Don't miss that 30-day time frame. The other is to utilize AME to start gathering your evidence if you don't have a doctor that's working with you in the way in which they should. So, with that, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you so very much. Have a great one. And remember, if we don't take care of each other, something went wrong.